Well, ladies and gentlemen, you might want to put your kids to bed tonight, and while you're at it, put your puppers on a leash, because today we gotta talk about these twats, we gotta talk about these bozos, we got a lot of these conspiracies going around, okay? Like this video if you like it, subscribe if you're brand new, shout out to the homie That Is Impossible, roll it.
Normally, when something that we can't fully understand happens to us, we tend to look for an explanation. Say for instance that you see something otherworldly, or you hear something that you can't quite explain just next to you inside your home.
Wait for it.
Most of the times, these kind of phenomena are coined as paranormal events and have been observed since ancient times throughout different civilizations.
Oh damn.
For some reason, these are the kind of experiences that tend to haunt us at night.
Holy crap. Okay, yeah, we're gonna get into this one. Shout out to all these people recording these videos as well, man, because without them we wouldn't have any of this footage. Alright, let's get into it, man. Put your baffle goggles on, guys.
One curious thing about paranormal activity is that most of the times one will capture it on camera and not even know about it. In Arabian culture, ghost spirits or demonic activity in general is taken very much seriously. Most of the times, they will refer to ghosts as jinn, which is an entity that can show up to people with good or evil intentions. And what's most curious about the Arab world is that they have some sort of chant to scare away or force evil entities that are present to show themselves. In 2009, a YouTube channel by the name of UK Now They're Out There uploaded a video where a group of people is exploring an abandoned school. Little did they
Arab ghost hunting. Oh man, I love this, man. I think it's gonna be serious right now. Let's see.
That there was something very wrong with this school, and probably a good reason for it to remain abandoned.
So it's daytime, let's just say afternoonish. So we got some kids. Yo, we got kids out here ghost hunting. That's insane, man. What the hell? Okay, no, another one. Okay. How many? 2, 3 people? I got you, brother. Be strong, brother. Yo, they're running.
When exploring the building's upper floor, they find a locked door from which inside they hear a moaning sound. Scared now that they might not be alone and not knowing exactly if this is a dog or anything else, they start running towards the lower floor.
Chill quick. The bad quality adds to the immersion. Oh crap. Oh, that nose big.
Now exploring the building, they enter one of the classrooms with Allah, Allah written all over the chalkboard. In Arab culture, this is kind of like walking into a classroom with crosses drawn all over. It could be a sign that this building is indeed haunted.
But Allah means God. That's just the Arabic word for, translation, it means God.
Now this is when the strange things start happening. One of them says, "I feel something strange here." They go into one of the classrooms, and this is what they captured on camera.
Oh, love it. Okay, did they see or not? Or was it just captured on camera and they found it out later on when they were reviewing the footage?
Now, they didn't notice this at the time, but when they enter one of the classrooms, you can see what appears to be a headless, transparent figure walking towards them. And it appears that this thing, whatever it is, wasn't there. Watching in slow-mo, it's as if it's materializing, walking towards them. And what's most baffling is that in this exact moment, you can hear an Arab chant in the background just outside the building.
Yeah, it's the adhan. It's the azan. It's called to prayer.
One of the boys even says, "Thank God someone is chanting because I was feeling strange. Can we get out of here?" In your opinion, what is really going on here? Could this be some sort of glitch, or is it the real deal?
Suspect. Hella suspect.
Paranormal investigators explain that most of the times they do what they do because something happened during their childhood, something that they can't explain. However, being a paranormal investigator isn't that easy because most of the times nothing happens, nothing is recorded on camera, and it can be very much boring. Not only that, for many reasons, it is quite dangerous to go into an abandoned building or house in the middle of the night searching for the paranormal. However, sometimes the unexplained is captured on camera. And this is exactly what happens in Ross Allison's YouTube channel. A friend of hers was investigating a house when all of a sudden she felt a dark presence. She recorded nothing on camera, or so she thought. When the investigation ended, she went back home and felt as if something had followed her. For her surprise, the next day she woke up and she played back the audio tapes, and what she heard is one of the most chilling evidence of the paranormal.
Okay.
This is what happened.
No one can understand why you have to scream, and neither can I.
Okay, so we got two people.
Why do you follow me everywhere? I know you need my help, but I can't understand you. Please, can you just try to not...
In this video, Ross Allison's friend is showing other paranormal investigators what's been happening to her. She's going to talk to this dark presence, and then she's going to play back the tape live without any editing or tampering.
Okay.
And what you'll hear is one of the most chilling evidence of the paranormal.
I know you came with me from Rolling Hills, and I told you you would never have to go back there. But now I'm thinking you need to go someplace else.
Damn.
I'm gonna turn it off now.
The ghost would be like, I don't think so.
Okay, let's see what we've got.
Okay, so what I'm getting from this is that when they were calling the ghost out, they were not hearing anything. So you hear her calling out the ghost and whatnot, and now she's gonna replay the audio, and in the audio, it's gonna be the other person recording. Okay, that's crazy, but is that even true? I don't know, because they could have just recorded this thing and acted like they were calling, not necessarily recording, and now they're gonna play like the older recording that was pre-recorded with that. It could be that too. I'm just trying to just keep it from both sides. I'm just trying to be honest here, and what's the word? Trying to be objective. Yeah. Holy, crazy if true.
In your opinion, what is really going on here? Is this some sort of glitch, the recording system, or is it something else?
No, to be honest though, she could have done, like, this could have been a pre-recorded thing that she's playing live on video, right? It's hard to say whether it's real or not, but if real, crazy.
There is a big discussion on the internet whether we can capture other frequencies that the ears and the eyes can't see with camera and video recorders. Enthusiasts say yes, that we can, and some experts say no, we can't. And indeed, it is something that we don't see every day. However, this next video that was taped in Japan by a taxi driver proves the contrary. A taxi driver picks up a client to drive him home, and he's taping everything with the CCTV camera. Right after that, he goes back to his station to see if he can pick up another client, and this is when things become very bizarre. A shadowy figure can be seen sitting in the back seat. However, there is absolutely no one there. And if we zoom in on this thing, whatever it is, we apparently can make out a face. The thing is...
Yeah, I feel like I've seen this one on Nukes Top 5 a while ago. Like, I feel like I'm getting a deja vu right now.
The same way it appeared, it disappears. And to this day, it's very hard to say if this video is real or not. Even so, moments after the video was originally uploaded, it became a viral discussion, and I can completely understand why. This is not the only video that portrays something like this happening. So that leaves us with the question, is this the real deal or not? In Malaysian culture, there is a belief that when a person dies, it will haunt its own grave for at least 7 days. Now, whether this is real or not, in a police station in Felda, 3 co-workers were working late at night when all of a sudden they captured a chilling figure on camera.
Papi, tranquilo. Tranquilo, papi.
The police officers are discussing how this specific night there is an eerie atmosphere to the police station. At the same
Your brother's playing chess out there. I mean, it's good. It's good. You know, it's a good mental game. Very good. It requires strategy. That's good. That's good. Play chess. Play chess. It's good for you. It's good
same
for
time, they're making jokes about this and that. When all of a sudden, things aren't that funny anymore.
Yeah, love that. Yeah, we saw that in the intro, huh? I got you guys, man. I'll protect you both. Tranquilo, papi. Papi, chill. Whoa, 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 whoa.
A white figure can be seen crossing the window in a rapid pace, and the officers are now scared. Startled, the person holding the camera doesn't want to go.
If the officers are scared, what about the citizens? What about who's gonna take care of the citizens? We have a problem at our hands, guys.
Outside, while the rest of them do in search of this thing, but they don't find it. Taking into consideration their reaction, I don't think this is a prankster. Not only that, it's sort of dangerous to prank police officers in a police station late at night.
Yeah.
However, I'm not too sure.
Because they can always pull out, you know, and fire.
What do you think? Is this a prankster or is it something else? Now, like I've said before, paranormal investigations, urban explorations, in general, going into an abandoned house or building can be very much dangerous for several reasons.
Uh-oh. Holy crap. Nah. Please.
Hello? Oh my god, what the f? What?
Part 10 something charging up the stairs.
Bro. Holy sh.
So in my opinion, it's very important to go accompanied by someone or at least very much prepared. And this is what Terror al Extremo is doing.
Oh, we got a 4K video coming up. You saw the lighting on that bad boy? You saw the camera, guy? You saw the camera? Oh man, this is gonna be a good quality one.
A YouTube channel located in Ecuador who does urban explorations and paranormal investigation. In one of their latest videos, they visit an abandoned chapel in the middle of the woods, and it's a beautiful place, or at least it was.
Oh, it was,
Nowadays it looks pretty much abandoned and creepy as it can get. Both explorers go armed with cameras and equipment, and what happens next will chill you to the bone.
Okay, so we got 2 POVs there. See?
In this first part of the video, we can easily observe that this place is huge. It's a labyrinth. In other words, it could be easily someone's hideout or a place for rituals. And it won't be long before Terror al Extremo realizes that they shouldn't have gone there in the first place.
Shout out to the Terror al Extremo YouTube channel. Because without them, we wouldn't have this 4K quality footage. That footage, crazy, man. So they're ready. They're like hooded up, right? They also got their YouTube logos there. So it's like the camera crew, right? Like they're being very professional about it. Love that. So this is like what they do for a living. That's crazy.
At first, they arrive at a small house, and from a certain distance, they can identify candles that are lit up. Once they get closer, these candles go out, and things start to happen.
No manches.
There's someone inside. Tranquilo, tranquilo.
Buenas noches.
Hey there, good evening.
They start feeling a bit creeped out by it all. They approach the place slowly, only to find out there's no one there.
Buenas noches.
Good evening. Tranquilo, tranquilo, tranquilo. Chill, papi. Yalla, yalla, yalla. Oh crap.
Ay, güey.
What happened?
Mira.
Mira, mira, mira.
¿Viste?
Did you see that?
By
See.
now, they're pretty certain that they're not alone. Now the question is it ghosts or is it something else?
Ay, güey. Ay.
Chill, chill, chill quick, chill quick. You got
The
this,
main
puppy.
cameraman captures strange noises coming from behind the building, and both point out that they see some sort of shadow figure crossing one of the doors. They aren't able to capture this on camera.
Ah, no manches, Odín. Alguien estuvo. Pasó
Oh crap, you see that? There I saw something. Maybe it's their own shadow, but you see something here, right? Because yes, you got two guys, so you got the POV and you got the guy from you got the guy behind the cameraman recording him and recording the whole footage. Yeah, so they got two on one right there. That's crazy.
¿Sí la viste?
Yes, I saw it too, just as you were
Just
backing
as
away.
the main investigator is explaining that he felt that there was something or someone there with them, a rock is thrown at them.
Me dio un escalofrío tremendo. Sentí a alguien a un lado mío, Odín. Pero dices que viste la... ¿Sí viste la hoja?
But both investigators are about to find out that they shouldn't have gone there in the first place.
En serio, Luis, enfrente de ti la hoja se movió como si le hubieran soplado.
Pues así, o sea, a un ladito exactamente, Odín.
Hey, whoa, whoa, chill.
Another rock, this time a bigger one, is thrown at them, and I guess the intention was to hit the camera, which makes me think that this isn't a hoax or anything like that. The cost for such equipment is pricey, and I don't think they would be fooling around with something like this.
Yeah.
Now, if this is some sort of ghost or spirit, it could be a jinn. In Saudi Arabian culture, jinns are known for throwing rocks at people when they want to scare them away from a certain place. However,
That's
if
crazy.
this isn't a jinn, it could be a person. But if we roll back and play the video once again, it seems that the rock came from the top of the tree, and there is absolutely no one there.
Oh, you see the size of these rocks? Oh, the one they threw was definitely smaller than that, but still, imagine.
Algo de miedo,
Holy crap, it's over.
The
It is
investigators reach a series of underground tunnels, which makes me again think that this is the perfect place for a hideout, be it for some sort of ritual or something else. I don't think that they should be there all alone.
over. Oh, absolutely not at all. Yeah. You never know, there might be a hobo there, right? Like a junkie too, perhaps.
Ah, no,
No, when
inventes,
there's
es
some-
adentro de la iglesia, Odín. Más bien de
Someone
la
inside the
capilla.
chapel. The capilla. Capilla?
Las
Oh.
luces en alto,
You see the light on the top? Yep.
Mira. Odín, ¿lo agarraste?
Oh, crap.
Agarró la mitad, ahí.
Pero no inventes, ¿sí lo viste, Odín, cómo voló?
Sí, lo alcancé a ver, Luis. La vi
Tranquilo.
la mitad del árbol.
Ah, no manches, sí, ahí.
Sí, lo estoy viendo, está arriba.
You see it's up there?
Ya se desapareció, hermano.
It's gone, bro.
No inventes.
Scared and creeped out, they head back to the car when they spot a dark figure climbing the chapel. They run towards it in hopes of capturing it on camera. And now they do something that most paranormal investigators don't do. They head towards the figure.
No way! No way! They took the concept of cameraman never dies quite literally. Love that, man. Like the video for these suckers out here, man. Yeah, terror. Shout out to Terror Al Extremo once again, man. Yeah, they got camera crew ready, man. They are missing just one ingredient. They're just missing one ingredient. They need like one of the real ones. I got the fake one. I got the Canadian version there. They need like the American version. Absolutely.
They try to find out exactly what it is that's on top of the building, and this is when they almost regret it instantly. Some sort of bizarre ritual is going on, And this is, I guess, when they sort of upset whatever or whomever could be hiding there.
Ay, Odín, Odín, ahí está.
Yo, chill, tranquilo, papi.
Not satisfied with what they're seeing, they head to the chapel's backyard, and this is when things really take a turn.
Oh, these guys are gonna run for their life.
Sí, se ve que...
Imagine it's all like set up, right? Like fake. He's like, stop. I got you, Papa. He's like, 1 sec. Slowly. Honey, I'm home. Papi, chill.
Escuchando que hablan.
Are you hearing this? Okay, walking towards it. Clear.
¿No escuchas cómo estaban hablando?
Estaban como murmurando, ¿no?
Ajá.
De hecho, sí. Yo vi como si estuvieran platicando.
He says he heard people. It's coming from over here.
¿Cómo ves?
They're both hearing voices coming from inside the woods, and they decide to turn one of the lights off. This is what happens next.
Holy, so lights off, and then they're gonna turn on. I'm assuming.
Espérame, ya está,
Everything good. Still
Estoy grabando, ahí
keeping.
está.
Oh no, they got lights on.
Listo.
Hey, whoa!
Odín.
Oh, brother fell.
All of a sudden, Odin is abruptly pulled by some unknown force. This is when his friend, still rolling the camera, runs towards him to check out on him. You can see him passing Odin's camera, which he dropped at that exact moment he was pulled. And Odin was dragged a few meters, which is somewhat impressive. Gladly, no one was injured, and you can see Odin trying to grasp exactly what just happened there. Now, taking into consideration,
I was gonna say that perhaps he just staged that thing and fell on itself, fell by himself, right, just to create it. But he went that far. Was this live streamed or a direct video? I think it's a direct video, so they can always edit it out. But if real, damn, that's crazy.
that this is the second time that they could have broken a camera, not to mention many other factors such as their reactions. I don't think this is an elaborate hoax or anything like that. They are either being chased by a group of people that are possibly performing rituals in this area and they're not happy.
I'm willing to buy that a lot more. Yeah, perhaps it was like some people that are doing some rituals, some crap like that, that are trying to, you know, hurt these guys. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, I'm willing to buy that for sure. But
with their presence, or this could be legitimate paranormal phenomena caught on camera. Needless to say, they got the heck out of there as fast as possible, and I guess they never returned. In your opinion, could this actually be paranormal events captured on camera, or is it something else? And what would you have done if you were in this situation?
Oh, I wouldn't be there, first of all, but it's hard to say. It really is hard to say. I also want to show you guys this video as well. Shout out to UFO Sightings Daily. Check this.
This is Scott. Welcome back. We have AI on the right, normal on the left. And this was taken November 25th, 2000.
Yeah, man, we can never end a video without some alien twats, these UFO bozos, alright?
5 in Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. Look at that, guys. Look at the detail. The focus on the right side is just pretty incredible. You see on the left is normal. On the right is cleared up quite a bit. But I'm going to make this even more clear, running it through AI a second time in about 5 seconds. Now look at this. Look at that. The detail of the sky is very high quality. And here we are. AI 2 on the right, AI 1 on the left. And you could tell that there's quite the difference. Here we go. Here we go.
That looks like a fin. Is that what you call of like a massive whale? You know, they need this. I believe that's what you call it, right? Like the arm of the whale. But from the back, it's all busted.
Take an eyeful here. Now look at the detail on the right side. Very unusual. Whatever it is. Is it
whale
a balloon?
Ship.
Is it some remote control device? Is it a gas cloud? It doesn't look like a cloud at all to me. It looks very contained. And it even looks like there's a hump in the center of it and maybe a hole that goes through it on the far right. See that big dark area on the right? It looks like it goes through the entire craft. Now here is the second photo. And it's pretty good, pretty good.
Yeah, like it sticks out like a sore thumb. It's like clear as day, right? Holy. So this was taken in Vancouver back in 2005. Shit, man. What are the odds of that being real? If this is real, that's an insane photo. And with the AI, it clears it up even more.
Now, this one's a little bit further away, a little bit further, and at a different angle slightly. So let's take a look at this. AI 1 on the right and normal on the left. Now, AI clears it up quite a bit, but not as much as we'd wish it to be. So I'm going to run it through in just a second again. But look at the detail here. You can see something greenish on the top. There's a hump on top, and it looks kind of green to me. Here we are again. AI 2 on the right, AI 1 on the left. And the detail's a little bit better, Wow, look at that. Now, the person said he lives in Edmonton, Canada. He took this picture of a UFO. He's pretty tired right now, and that I have to work in the morning, but I have a picture you guys might like. I showed it to a few people, and it blew them away. Anyway, I have a picture still on my flashcard of my camera. He has a Canon camera, and this was November 2005. Now, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Look at that. What is that, guys? What is that? It's not a boat. It's way up there in the air. It's above the ships over there. Look at that. Okay, this is the third and final image. We just saw 2 different images. Now, this is the third one he sent in. Now, look at this. That's AI right there, but I'm going to run it through AI a second time, and it's really going to make it clear. Really going to clear it up. Now, here it is. You can see, whoa.
Sheesh.
What the heck is that, guys? What is that? This one.
Now, does it actually look like this? We cannot say it for 100%, but the photo itself, there's something flying indeed, and that's not looking like a chopper. A drone doesn't look like a drone either. Back in 2005, yeah. Nowadays drones are common, but still, like, I don't think we ever seen a drone similar to that. Definitely not a plane. Insane one, insane picture indeed. Daytime.
Well, understand, remember, it's at a different angle now. It's 3 different photos, and this object, whatever it is in a totally different position. So we get an eyeful of something very, very different. Wow, that's really strange. Kind of round in the front, a little bit right angle in the back there.
For the past few months, a bizarre event took place in the US. Several people began reporting strange encounters while shopping at their usual grocery stores or malls. Some of these encounters are quite chilling and very difficult to explain.
It always
eyes
is.
like turned really black, and then their face kind of got kind of distorted.
But they all have something in common, and that would
If the face and the eyes turn black, you don't look back, you just run, okay? And never look back.
be the fact that in most of them, people are reporting seeing humanoid beings that, according to them, are not human at all.
His ears were kind of weird, and they had like this little point. I don't know what that was.
Creepy, isn't it? But here's where things take a really dark turn. I went deeper into this topic in search of video evidence of supposed humanoid beings that may actually be walking amongst us, and what I came across is quite chilling.
Uh-oh.
But before we go on and I show you any
that.
video evidence, let's first take a look at how this all started, with Chip Trachenfels posting this video a couple of weeks after the eclipse. Check this out.
Experienced something that I've never experienced in my life before. So, as I do every week, twice a week, I make deliveries to the same guy. I've been doing it for 7 months. And it's the same guy every time I walk in. He's got a big garage with like a couple trucks in it.
Yeah,
I walk in, I hand him his parts, we talk for a minute, I walk away. I go on my business. Today, I walked in, and he had his back to me, and he was working on his bench, and he must have heard me coming. I don't know, because I was actually pretty quiet, I thought, but when he turned around, I jumped and kind of grabbed my mouth like that because I didn't know what to think.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
And he laughed a little bit, and he called me jumpy. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm just not feeling very good. And I handed him his part, and I was like, hey, I gotta go. The reason I reacted that way is because when I looked at him, he was different. He didn't look like the same guy I saw every other time.
Shapeshifter?
He had no color in his eyes. They were completely black. Like you couldn't even see reflections. It was just a black mass.
Like no whites in the eyes, nothing? Or just like whites in the eye with like the black pupil completely, I suppose like complete black eye. Oh, damn, bro. Nah, bro, you run. You need to run and don't look back, bro.
And for some reason, his ears were kind of weird, and they had like this little point like that.
Okay.
I don't know what that was.
Chip goes on to explain several of his theories on what happened, but he's so curious and freaked out at the same time that the next week he goes back to the same place, and this is what happens.
Humans, man. What else can I say? Humans. You're like, okay. Humans do that all the
A
time.
massive update about the guy I saw with black eyes. I went into work this morning. My boss told me because Monday is a holiday, he's like, why don't you go ahead and do your Monday route today? That way we don't have to worry about it. Awesome. So I get in my van, I'm making deliveries.
Yeah.
I had to stop at that guy's company. I didn't see him in the window. I dropped the part like normal. I got like maybe a mile down the road. I just pulled over because everything in my stomach, in my gut, my heart was like, you know what? Maybe you should have done this before, but let's Google his name.
No.
And
Nothing
I
came
Googled
up?
his name. I
Nothing?
have more questions now than I did before. Because the first thing that popped up was his face. And underneath it, it said obituary. That he died in October of 23.
By now, Chip is completely freaked out. The man that he had encountered the previous week wasn't alive. So who was it that he had delivered the product to? Creepy, isn't it?
Yeah,
After
it's
being
strange
posted,
too.
several
It's strange also, bro.
people left comments stating that Chip has some sort of gift and that he had encountered a spiritual entity, possibly a jinn or even a demon. But what's even creepier is the fact that there were dozens of comments of people sharing similar experiences, and this is what led me to research the topic.
I've also seen it twice, and just recently eyes as black as pit. Okay, I didn't know what to think either. 2, fully black eyes, no whites. Okay, so full black eyes. Okay, so no whites, no smile, just staring. I stared back for a good 10 seconds. All the hair stood up. I quickly went into a public restroom and panicked, knowing nobody would believe me. Damn, and that's Lexi saying this. I believe Lexi when I see her, bro. I believe Lexi. I believe Lexi on this one.
A bit deeper.
I just got off for work. I went to go pick up a few items, y'all. I go to...
Oh, this is the Miami Mall situation, right? Like, I remember this chick, or boy or girl, I don't know, man. Like, I don't want to assume genders on this channel, but...
The bread aisle. Now, the bread aisle is super long.
I came across several other videos of people sharing similar experiences. This one, for instance, was uploaded by I Love to Giggle too, an internet profile focused on comedy videos, but then there's this one video where she has this bizarre encounter. Check this out.
I'm at one end of the bread aisle. There's a guy that's about 3/4 of the way down in the bread aisle. He got a cart, I got a cart. He's looking at me. And you know how you can see out your peripheral that somebody's staring at you. He ain't just looking, but he's staring at me. I kind of look his way. He's still staring. I go ahead and I get my bread. I go back around the other way. While I'm in the international aisle at one end, this guy comes around and he's at the top of the same aisle. I see him still looking at me. So he's staring at me still. So I kind of look at him and I go like, how you give somebody that type look? He's still staring. Mind you, this man don't have nothing in his cart. He's
Okay, maybe this is not like the same chick from Miami Malls or same man from Miami Malls. Listen, I'm having a hard time with genders, but like, yeah, okay, different person, let's just say. Probably is different story or different person.
not even turned to look at any food. He's looking directly at me. Y'all, when I tell you, this man stared at me and his eyes turned black. Everything in his whole eyeball, not just the pupil, but the white part, turned completely black. He looked, it said black, and then he walked away. When I tell you I left that cart sitting in that...
Strange, isn't it? But it doesn't stop there.
It never stops there. Now, a shapeshifter, lizard person. No, probably not a lizard person. Lizard person eyes would turn like a lizard, right? Shapeshifter is probably a shapeshifter. Do not look behind you while watching these videos, guys. And also, hide your kids, hide your wives. Welcome on in if you're brand new. Subscribe if you're new. Like the video if you're enjoying it. But
In a video posted by the Patricia Pearls, she shares a similar experience. Check this out.
The egg aisle, and then I turn around and I see I like seen somebody like kind of looking at me, and I was like, like at first I thought like maybe they like noticed who I was or something. Maybe they were like watching my YouTube channel or something, or my TikTok. And I was like, oh, like, hi, like, you know, but no. I thought it was like a fan. No, it wasn't. I look over and like their eyes like turned really black, and then their face kind of got kind of distorted. I literally screamed and yelped. Y'all, when I say I ran so fast.
The more I searched for the topic, the more...
You think there's truth to this, or you think the only truth to this is drugs? I want to know like what you guys think on this one for sure.
More videos I found. So I started searching for video evidence of the possible existence of these humanoid beings.
Damn.
And this is when I came across a video posted by Mariana Ramos. Now, Mariana was with her family at a church in Mexico, and they were recording an event. At the time, they didn't notice anything strange. It was after they uploaded the video to the internet that several people started noticing the presence of a strange human in
this
the
one,
crowd.
I remember seeing
Nos
that,
mandó el video de la posada del templo, pero notamos algo raro.
He tried to blend in, man. Brad tried to blend in.
Whatever it is, the Mariana's family...
Yeah, it's either like the entire black eyes, or maybe that's the same thing, the same kind of like being they were talking about with the full black eyes, or it looks like a skull, right? Like from this angle specifically.
Captured on camera that day, it left the entire internet creeped
Baffled?
out.
Okay, no, creeped
Now,
out,
because
okay.
the video is quite short and there's very little information on it, it becomes quite difficult to affirm if this is a ghost, a spiritual entity, an alien, or maybe just a person wearing a mask. But there's something quite odd about this video, and I'm not exactly sure what. In this next video, a person captures something chilling while watching live television.
Watch his eyes. Definitely not normal. There were a few of him there like this.
Damn, look at the
Look at
jawline.
his eyes. That is not normal. Not normal.
While watching a live parade, a person notices odd behavior coming from one of the security guards, and this is when he starts paying attention and notices something odd about his eyes. Whatever it is that's going on here, it seems as if this person's eyes seem to be shape-shifting somehow, and most internet users seem to agree. While
he's morphing right in front of us. I've seen some crazy shots, but never anything like that creature. They're among us! Yo, are these like the actual aliens? Because there are Harvard studies that say that they are walking among us. Of course, if you want to believe that, you can. If you don't want to believe that, you can surely not believe that. It's up to you. But that's like one of the Harvard study that came out. And before this Harvard study, of course, we had tons of conspiracies, tons of whistleblowers saying that, yeah, they are walking among us. There are different types of like alien creatures. Some of them actually look like us, and it's very hard to distinguish and say like if it's human or alien. So whistleblowers have said that for years and years, decades in fact, and recently the study came out. Yeah, if you want to believe that, you can. If you don't want to believe it, you can not believe it if you want. But this thing that we're seeing, maybe that's what they were talking about. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm baffled, just like you guys are.
While searching the internet, I came across more videos like this one, and in some cases it's very clear to me that these are just camera glitches or illusions, but in other cases it looks as if it could be the real deal. But there's one particular video that leaves no doubt.
Francamente me asusté porque digo, nunca se ha visto eso en la casa y por qué.
On September 2014, a family in Ecuador captured a very strange video. A video so chilling that it aired on several different stations all over Ecuador. In the video, a boy is seen recording a family moment, and everything seems to be as it should. The boy first aimed the camera at his father's tattoos, then checked to see if the camera was still recording. When he aims the camera at the kitchen door, he captures what looks like a humanoid being of some sort staring at them.
Empezó a grabar lo que hacía su padre. Primero, su tatuaje en la espalda. Luego el pequeño captó su rostro, giró el teléfono y lo dejó. Al final del registro aparece una rara criatura. No se dieron cuenta de nada. Todo lo descubrieron cuando...
Wait, whoa.
Aparece una rara criatura. No se dieron cuenta de nada. Todo lo descubrieron cuando...
Did you see that? what looks like some sort of alien-like being can be seen staring at them from the kitchen door. Whatever this thing is, most internet users seem to agree that this has to be one of the creepiest humanoid creatures ever caught on camera.
Yeah, but why is the video quality this bad, man? Now, it's clear that there is somebody, right, and the face is of an alien-looking creature.
Some believe that this is actually some sort of shape shifter. Others state that this is possibly an interdimensional being, and that for some mysterious reason, old phones can pick them up. Whatever this thing is, it seems to be casting a shadow on the wall, so it's not a ghost, nor a spirit. But it doesn't look like a regular human being. Its eyes are too big, and its skin is too pale, and seems to have some sort of striped pattern on it. Whatever
it can also be an old person, right? Because I'm getting that vibe that it's a super old person. No disrespect though, I'm assuming like yeah, 70, 80, perhaps a 90-year-old. That's I'm getting some of those kind of characteristics from this being, creature, human, perhaps. You know what I mean?
This thing is, it left the family and the entire internet completely creeped out.
Okay, creeped out. Man, okay, I think he has seen some of our videos. He's not saying baffled. This is his favorite word. You need to wake up, James. You need to say baffled, bro. Like I've been anticipating, but it's not coming up yet.
Could it be that this family captured one of the best evidence of the existence of alien-like humanoid beings living amongst us?
He's playing.
And why are so many people sharing similar stories of encounters with beings like this one in the US? What's your take?
Yeah. Why the US? Why can't it happen somewhere else too, bro?
Now just imagine the following situation. It's a beautiful sunny day and you're going for a boat trip with your family. Everything seems to be perfect. The water is crystal clear, the birds are chirping, and the people around you are having a good time. This is until you spot what looks like a massive creature surfacing from the water. This is when you get your camera and you zoom in and you find out that whatever this thing is, it's too big to be any known animal. Now in complete disbelief, you get your camera and you record this massive creature just to make sure that you're not seeing things. Sounds like something coming out of a sci-fi movie, doesn't it? But this actually happened just a couple of weeks ago with a TikTok account by the name of Nature Lover and OV3. According to Nature Lover, she was doing the Canadian railway journey in Vancouver when all of a sudden she spotted this. Check this out.
Well, Nature Lover ended up seeing something nature-wise, I guess. In the nature, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
In this first video that she recorded, we can see what looks like a massive creature swimming upstream. And even though the footage is crystal clear, we can't exactly make out what it is. But in a second video, we can see it a bit better. Check this out.
It's as though like it's sucking up some water to push itself forward, right? A little bit.
Whatever this thing is, it's massive, and after posting the video to the internet, there were several people leaving comments stating that this could actually be the Ogopogo, a mythical creature that inhabits lakes and canyons.
Loch Ness Monster's cousin. Ah, the internet. Loch Ness Monster is supposed to be in Ireland, right? Nessie. Do you mean Messi? Arturo. Yeah, his name actually reminded me of Money Heist. You know the Arturo in Money Heist? If those of you who, if you know, you know. If you know, you know.
Canada. Ogo, a mythical creature that inhabits lakes in Canada.
Ogopogo?
Other internet users disagree. They think that this is just a boulder, and that because her boat is going on the opposite direction of the stream, it creates the illusion that it's moving. But I'm not exactly sure if I agree with that, and let me explain why.
Disagreement!
If we pay close attention to the first video, it seems as if this object is still submerged. And then, in the second video, we can see it slowly emerging from the water. So whatever this thing is, it's not a boulder. Some internet users suggest that this could be a submarine, but still, I'm not too sure about that. Not only that, Canada is full of strange stories of the Ogopogo, a mythical creature that looks like the Loch Ness Monster or a giant snake. Now,
the first time when I heard about this Loch Ness Monster, this Ogopogo thing, was back when Scooby-Doo Loch Ness Monster came out. Man, that was my very first, I guess, encounter with that thing, you know what I'm saying? Needless to say, we got a mystery at our hands.
Even though there are countless sightings of this supposed creature, there's still very little evidence of its existence. So could it be that nature lover actually captured the Ogopogo on camera, or is it something else entirely?
I guess it's safe to say whether it was an Ogopogo or not, nature lover indeed saw something in the nature.
But when it comes to encounters with the unexplained, it doesn't stop there.
It never does stop there.
In a video originally posted on the Brakeman channel on YouTube, we can see a bunch of dogs barking at what appears to be some other animal on the other side of the fence. At a specific moment, this thing seems to jump at the dogs, and luckily for them, there was a fence holding it back. But this is where things get strange. If we take a closer look...
That's like the internet comment section, right? So, yeah, this is the wall that's holding them back. It's like, there's a meme, right? You've probably seen two dogs are barking, there's a gate in between them. When you open the gate, the dog stops barking. That's like real life. You're becoming face to face with the person, okay? So you're not gonna talk trash. But when you put a wall in front of them, they're gonna talk trash, and that's like a symbol of you being on the internet. There's a wall, nobody's gonna be able to do anything, so you can talk trash, right? So that's kind of like what's going on. If there was no wall, the dogs would run away, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Look, it's as if whatever this thing is invisible. The dogs can see it, but the camera doesn't pick it up. After being posted, the video amassed millions of views and thousands of comments, and most internet users seem to agree that this could be a cloaked entity, or an entity mostly known as the Glimmerman.
Yeah, they go back.
Now, the
like
Glimmerman is usually described as a human-like figure that can become nearly invisible by blending into its surroundings. Many personal testimonies describe the Glimmerman as a tall, human-like figure that appears almost translucent or shimmering. These sightings often occur in wooded areas, suburban environments, or near military installations.
Yo,
Could
that's
it be
crazy.
that the CCTV...
What the hell happened? What the hell happened?
Sightings often occur in wooded areas, suburban environments, or near military installations.
Oh.
Could it
Yeah,
be
he got
that the
kicked.
CCTV camera captured evidence of the existence of a Glimmerman, or is it something else entirely?
He got kicked.
But when it comes to really strange encounters, there's more. The following video was recorded in the small town of Posadas in the province of Misiones, Argentina. Now, Posadas has a population of around 300,000 people and is located on the banks of the Paraná River and very close to the Iguazu Falls. In other words, it's a beautiful place surrounded by nature and historical attractions, but it's also believed to be haunted by ancient spirits and creatures that roam the area. Stories and legends of hidden treasures, ancient spirits, and mystical creatures are usually told by the indigenous Guarani people that inhabit the region. And it was on June 16th, while taking a break from his job, that Lydia Mendez's husband caught something chilling on camera.
This thing? Oh. Yeah. Maybe
At first, he's
maybe a hobo, maybe a druggie.
Seems to capture what looks like a dog or a cat in the distance.
No,
it's when he zooms in that he slowly realizes that whatever this thing is, it seems to be standing on its own two legs and scratching its back just like a human being would. Now completely creeped out, he posts a video to the internet and it amasses millions of views and thousands of comments. And while some believe that this is a spider monkey, others state that this is possibly a pombero, a mythical creature from Guarani folklore, often described as a small and hairy being that roams the forest of northern Argentina. Now, because the video is too short, it's very hard to affirm that this is indeed a pombero, but there are more videos of this supposed creature, and looking at some of them, it actually looks as if this could be the real deal.
Okay. This right here, this? Yeah. Looks like that kid called it out, right?
But I want to know your thoughts. Do you think that this could possibly be a gnome, a duende, or a pombero, or is it something else entirely?
It can be a junkie, oh crap. Oh, that's Harambe?
In 2001, Heidi Hollis was studying the topic of shadow people, and after extensive research came to the conclusion that these entities were dark, shadowy figures that often appeared during episodes of sleep paralysis, leading scientists to speculate that shadow people are just a projection of our mind when we are waking up and our brain is still in the state of REM atonia. Now, even though to scientists and researchers, shadow people are just a projection of our mind, to some cultures...
Have you guys ever had like a sleep paralysis? I've had it once, that was like years and years ago, I remember that. But I never had like any, like, thankfully, I've never seen like anything bad or any entity. It was just like a weird feeling. It's like, I want to wake up, I'm awake. I can't move, I want to move, but you just can't move your body, right? So it's like your mind is asleep, but you're awake. I guess that's how it is, right?
They're believed to be entities that can sometimes come in contact with the human world. And I guess that this is the case with Manny, a Native American living in an indigenous reservation in the US. On February 2023, Manny was spending some family time with his niece and daughter when all of a sudden his niece starts acting strange. And this is what happened. Check this out.
It's something though, like it's crazy because like, I'm just babysitting my niece and nephew. My nephew's right here.
Yeah.
And it's her, and then she keeps pointing at something. What is that?
So something fell there. She grabbed it.
And then she grabbed this lantern right here.
What the hell?
For some mysterious reason, his niece kept consistently pointing towards a hallway. Manny gets up and starts recording a video, and this is when an object falls from the balcony by itself. Now, pretty sure that they're not all alone and that his niece is not just seeing things, he starts talking to whatever entity is in his home. And this is what happens.
You gotta get out of here, man. You gotta leave, man. Honestly. You're not welcomed here. Leave. Whoever you are, leave. You're scaring my niece. Look, she keeps pointing at you. Get the out of here, man.
I wouldn't recommend, I guess, using an F word though, but after all, I'm not an expert, but I think like you gotta be not like this crazy using the F words here. You're not welcome here. I guess you can politely be like, leave, no disrespect. I guess I'm just making things up right now, but but I can tell you this: you don't want to say the F words like that, cause it can take an offense.
This door is wide open over here, man. Or just, I don't know. She's like looking over there, like there's someone over there. She's freaking me out. Look.
I wonder when she grows up, is she gonna have like the memories of this thing or not? Because generally speaking, you don't know what's going on when you're like a year old, 2 years old, 3 years old. I got zero memories of that. But unless something very tragic happens, unless you have a very traumatic experience or something very tragic, if something sticks out, you're probably gonna remember that, right? But still, like, it looks like that she's like a year, 2 years old, maybe 3 years old, something like that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
she's pointing, see? There's someone over there. I'm freaking out. Who are you pointing at? Who is he?
Something is in his house.
How can you keep pointing? Where's he at? Is he over there?
That's not good!
Who is he? My niece keeps pointing at someone. Right here in this little hallway. I'm not really sure who it is, but yeah, she's like pointing upwards. They must be tall or something.
2 rounds fired, 2 rounds fired.
Look, she's pointing again, look.
Did you see that?
I did not.
Well, you probably didn't, and neither did Manny. It was after uploading this video to TikTok that many of his subscribers noticed what appears to be a shadow figure crossing the hallway very quickly.
Damn.
If we brighten up and zoom in on the video a couple of times, we can clearly see what looks like a short humanoid figure crossing the hallway very rapidly, and I guess that this is what his niece was pointing at.
Maybe.
Whatever this thing is, it could be a shadow person or some sort of malevolent ghost. But when it comes to paranormal activity and shadow people, it doesn't stop there.
Oh, it
On
never
May
stops
30th, Dante Sonier went to pick up his kid at school, and all of a sudden he notices something strange about a bus that was on the parking lot, and this is what he captures on camera.
You about to go walk up to this bus?
And they did stop. The shadows did stop, right? Like, I saw like two shadows just giving each other a high five, right? That is insane. But you got this, I guess, normal shadow.
At first looks like several students walking inside the bus can be seen in the video. However, if we take a closer look, it looks as if the bus is empty. And just to make sure that he's not seeing things, Dante Sonier walks out of the car and towards the bus to double check that there's no one there.
And it was at this moment he knew. He effed up.
An empty bus. An empty bus.
As Dante...
Can it be a shadow from the other side? Like, for example, like follow my mouse, right? Something happening on this side, right? Like on the other side, like somewhere on the completely opposite side, and you're seeing the shadow of that? Could be that, right? Like,
Dante approaches the bus, he confirms. The bus is empty. There's no one there. So what the heck is going on here? While some internet users believe that this is just a reflection of cars passing on the highway, and it could be, others think that this is the real deal.
Look at that. Look what you're playing.
nah, like, see, like, yeah, it felt like that they gave each other a high five or something happened.
What's really strange is that if we zoom in slow-mo on the video, it becomes very clear that these are not shadows of cars on the highway. It looks as if shadows of kids walking inside the bus.
Yeah, especially this one, right? Like, it felt like a hand just held on to grab the seat in the bus.
Isn't it? But it gets even creepier in this next video posted by Nicolas Lautaro in Argentina. It was late at night when Nicolas had stopped at a traffic light. He looks to his left and notices something odd in one of the houses nearby. Trying to understand what was going on, he gets his camera and begins recording a very strange phenomena. Check this out.
Yo. And it's gonna keep coming and going, right? Yeah.
At first, we can see what appears to be a person walking back and forth inside one of the rooms. Nothing strange about that, right?
Then speeds up.
But as time goes by, this person appears to walk faster and faster, until a certain moment that it becomes so fast that we start questioning ourselves if this is indeed a person or something else entirely, such as a ghost.
Oh, what? Whoa! One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Needless to say, the video
7.
quickly went viral, and while some internet users believe that this is just a person rolling around with skates, others think that this is possibly a ghost.
2 people skating around in the house. Who does that? Like, I've never heard that.
Bruh.
Yeah, right? Like, what an explanation.
This thing was so different from the usual satellite or balloon sighting that the next day social media was flooded with videos of it.
Damn, actual scene from Marvel movie by the looks.
Olha isso. Olha a luz. Olha isso. Olha o
Look at that, what is that? That's an object?
Mano, fique aquilo ali no céu, velho.
What is that in the sky? Tranquilo, papi, tranquilo.
Tô vendo?
Are you guys seeing this? Tranquilo, papi chulo, tranquilo.
Dá uma olhada.
What is that?
Mano do céu, fala sério.
Yeah, when he drops the ISO on his camera, maybe he had auto ISO, which is good. You see the lights of like individual lights on the UFO.
Vem, bonita, vem.
Let me try to zoom in.
Denis, foca legal.
Vem pra mim, gatona.
Caraca, muito maneiro.
Oh, that is neat.
Caraca. Tá gravando, né?
Hold it steady, hold it steady.
Caramba.
At the time, eyewitnesses described bright, colorful lights moving in unusual patterns, sometimes even forming a triangular shape, and some even claimed to hear explosions and debris falling.
Chega aqui rápido. Rápido, vem cá. Vem cá, vem cá.
It looks like a sun, right? Like.
Caiu do céu do nada.
The next day, rumors began circulating that military vehicles and choppers were being sent to where this object supposedly fell, leading to widespread speculation.
Gente, tá aqui mesmo disco voador.
No.
Muito grande, tamanho de ônibus.
No, that gotta be fake. That gotta be fake. Yo, you guys hate it when I rewind it, so I don't want to rewind it. But that look, guys, check out this video on the screen. This is the last episode that we've done. If you enjoyed this, you're gonna love this one. It's very, very strange. It's gonna get baffling as well. Check it out. If you already seen it, then check out the video on the left.